Hi everybody, welcome to another auction day. VCA number 71 is about to close up and we're going to see the results, of course. I've got to open up a few other tables there. I've only got a few open. Let's get into the comments there. Say hello and hi. So I hope you guys are enjoying yourself today and enjoy this auction time that we're going to spend looking at the VCA and see where it's going to go before we close. So I hope you guys subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, of course. And of course, welcome. Let's get straight into it. All right, we're going to actually open up a few other sites as well. I actually realized I haven't actually opened up a few of them. Let's go to the Discord as well. And of course, let's open up the old Axion price as well. There, let's go to that as well. We'll move that open, and of course we're going to open up a few other things as we go. There we are, folks. We're currently at 502, almost 503 million Axion up for grabs, $41,894 US. 15.63 ETH is the target, and we're currently sitting at 6.46 ETH at the moment. So what's that? Just over 50%. We're going to check that up on Discord, and we're going to go to the general chat. And we're going to paste that in and paste in there. You got old AS. Let's go for gold. Boom. All right. So we're 54.145% sold out at the moment. So not too bad. We are in the experimental phase for 2 weeks with the VCAs and the 10% of the ETH going towards eventually market buybacks at some stage and burn, market buys and burn. So that's both a demand tactic and a supply tactic, reducing the supply, get scarcity into the market over time. Obviously, it's 2 weeks, so we'll see how that plays out as well. Looking forward to that. So going good. Let's quickly see. We've got Kevin Wilson in the house. Hi, Kevin Wilson, Axion Token member. Big shout out to you. And of course, Cosmos Gemini. Hello, good people. Another Axion Token member. Big shout out to you. Also, pretty exciting stuff there as we go. So 54.15% sold out at the moment, and we've got a few minutes to go. Of course, let's do the old checker there. We've got just under 5 minutes to go. See whether some ETH decides to sneak in there towards the end, what we call the sniping. Bang, 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 and we'll see how that gets on. Now, we've got auction day 265 about to start. 265, and that's a regular auction. We can see that down here. It's going to be 300 million Axion. That's including 200 million plus 100 million in penalties. Somebody paid some penalties. That's 100 million in penalties there. Wow. And of course, that's 25,000 US dollars for a regular auction. Remember, that's amazing. So we're going to see how that plays out as well. Obviously, the auction price is 32 million as well at the moment, and that includes a 20% bonus. So really, if you want to stake long, entering the auction is super favorable. You're going to get somewhere between 6 and 20% extra Axion on top of the market price. That's simple. We've got 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Let's just open up the old Axion dashboard. That we are. We could check that out. I always love to have that. I was dilly-dallying, doing a few other things. That's why I've managed not to get things set up here completely. Shame on me. Bad Superman on that one. Let's scroll down here. Woohoo! All right, so here is our numbers at the moment. So it's 8.46 Ethereum. We've ended up buying 0.56 of Bitcoin, so just over half of Bitcoin. 85% of that goes to stakers as wrap Bitcoin dividends. So if you want to get those dividends, you have to have Axion staked. If you want to get some heaps of Axion, then you either go into the auction, get up to 20% bonus if you stake long, or you can buy it on the market. That's how it rolls. Remember, nothing on here is investment advice, do your own due diligence, but plenty of information around for that for sure. So 0.56 Bitcoin was bought, 0.477 has been given to stakers. That brings us total up to 167.9 over 71 VCAs. That's how it's rolling at the moment. This is auction day number 264. 264 playing out. If I've got my dates right there, so pretty nice. We'll just wait till that rolls over. Will someone sneak in there and pick up some? Because obviously after this, people will be getting just getting the Axion dividends. That's how it rolls for stakers. So no real change to stakers. Obviously, while we're doing the ATI, that's the Axion testing initiative, runs for 2 weeks. We will see how this plays out. Yeah, let's see how it rolls. There's no announcements today, no new announcements, so we will check on VAB. It's Vabble has launched as far as I know, so we'll try and check up at that as well, and we might go to CoinGecko to do that. While we wait, how are we going? 1 minute and 47 seconds, still got a while there, so we'll just count this down. VAB, and there's Vabble on a CoinGecko. So if you participate in that, of course, you've got some what is it? You've got some fabble coming your way, basically. Let's have a quick look at there. Down 33% today. Whoa. Okay, at 0.32. Sometimes happens with prices, so it does move around a lot. What's a 39% below the high, which is 5.5 cents on this graph anyway, and 22% above the low, which is 0.227. Which looks like, I'm not sure when that was. So was that a bit earlier? 7 days. So that's valuable at the moment. Early days, of course, early days. So we'll see how that plays out. Let's jump over to, just check out of there. Let's go over to the auction there. Counting down. We've still got a minute to go, and we're just playing this out at the moment. Play, roll. 1 minute left to go. Will someone snipe in at the end? That's the question. That's the $503 million Axion dollar question, or something like that. Was it $42,000 Axion question? That's it at the moment. All right, so here we are, just about there. We're not far away. Let's have a quick look, and we're actually in the new hour. We'll go back and see who the penalties are for this regular auction about to come up. 100 million. Oh my gosh, what happened with that? We'll find out. All the dramas here live on Axion Token channel, where we're covering the Axion's auctions live. 245, 555. No, I'm just kidding. We're up to 265 days. That's about we're about to start. 265th auction. Day after day after day. We just added up. We're heading towards, what's it? Heading towards 300 days is where we're heading at the moment. 2 seconds to go. 1 second. Boom. So that's the end result, folks. So it's 8.46, and as we can see, 8.46 is 54.15 sold out. Who's that in there? That's me. Oh no, it's not. It's oh, this is me. All right, that's cool. So that's our final result for today. VCA number 71. Now, anything that's not sold in today's VCA rolls over to Friday's VCA, and we haven't had a mega VCA Friday for a long time. So we'll look forward to that. That's obviously going to get extra Axion in there today. Now, obviously, we've sold out 54% of this 503 million. So we're going to get about 235 or something like that million roll over to Friday. That's how it rolls. So we're going to wait for this to reset as we wait for that to update. And I'm just going to give this one refresh while we're here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the bell, of course, and share if you can. And of course, if you want to join as an Axion Token member to help us grow, hit that join button. There's Axionites, Heroes, Elites, and Krakens. Get in there and help support this channel. While we wait for this reset, let's quickly go. We're going to jump around to a few of the different metrics that's going on with Axion at the moment. So we'll just wait for this reset. Let's go for that. And let's jump around. Refresh this too. I love the refresh. You mean that's one of my most common words I say is refresh. It's funny, everybody has probably the words that they repeat. Refresh happens to be one of mine. There we are, folks. We started auction day 265 for Axion, and it's a regular auction. And what that means is that 80% of the ETH that is bid into this auction by bidders, that could be you, could be somebody else. 80% of that goes on to the Uniswap and buys Axion off the market. Pretty awesome. Now, what do the bidders get? The bidders will get up to 20% bonus Axion if they stake long. Minimum 6% if they stake 350 days. So that's the really attracting long-term stakers. And most of the people that have previously been in there have been staking longer. At the moment, for the 2 weeks, the 10% extra bonus has been removed, focusing on long-term investors. So we'll see how that plays out. It is under the ATI, the Axion Test Initiative. It's the first phase. There are 4 different tests, apparently, at least, that are coming up, or 3 more tests that are coming up. So we'll see how that plays out too. All right, so 300 million, 25,000 US dollars, 9.35 ETH to sell out. That's pretty nice actually for a regular auction. And then we're going to be followed up. Let's go connect. See what's coming up here. It's we've got Kim Wilson in the house. Says, has the Vavel airdrop information been updated yet? I believe so. If I'm right, I believe so. Kevin Wilson, hi Cosmos Gemini, and hello Kevin, says Cosmos Gemini. So nice one there from the Axion Token members. They're representing in the chat. So if you're watching, get in that chats, and let's get this chat going. Let's fire up. Let's move it on up. Don't forget the Axion Summer giveaway is on. We're giving away 2 ledgers every day, plus a grand prize of $100, and there's more. So we're going to quickly check that as well. You'll see that on the thumbnail, of course. The Axion Grand Summer giveaway. 2 brand new Legend Nanos per day. You've got a pretty good chance of winning, by the way, if you enter, and 1,000 USDC, 12.5 million Axion grand prize. So don't forget that's on as well. I'll post that in the chat, of course. Pretty easy to pick up stuff on that. Mr. Faraj is in the house. Mr. Faraz, good to see you. And there's Mr. Faraz. Good morning, sir. Good morning to you. And there is the giveaway, Axion Summer giveaway. Pretty awesome. Legend Nanos, $1,000 as you could give a chance for that, and 12.5 million Axion up for grabs as well. 10 days left, so in a couple of days, on Thursday, they'll have the draw. That'll be the 3rd draw out of 4, and way to go. $100 is all you need to get 1 entry. Buy it on Uniswap, hold it. 3 entries, of course, if you stake it 350 days, and then if you share on Twitter and Facebook, another 2 entries. That's 6 entries potentially, and you'll fill in the form. Pretty awesome stuff. Winners are chosen every Thursday, 14 winners a week. So you've got a pretty good chance getting into there, folks. So either yourself or spread the word, and pretty nice, and yeah, awesome stuff. All right, so that's going good. Let's check out of there and go back into the auction here. We'll just refresh, see if we get anyone that comes in early on this auction. Boom. All right. Just four minutes in, just waiting for some ETH to come in there, assuming it does. The auction is 24 hours long, remember, so it does take a while to happen. Let's jump in, and I want to check out the stuff here. This is the auction page. This is where you bid in. If you're new to Axion, you basically connect your wallet, and you can bid in here to send max. Put your bid in here. Let's say you did 1 ETH, that would show up here, and then below that you would have my bets. My bets would show you your bid. Then at the end of the 24-hour auction, you can withdraw and stake it, and you get your bonus here, up to 20% Axion bonus if you bid in. All right, so tomorrow's VCA is going to VCA number 72, and of course it's back-to-back Friday and Saturday, and we've already got 622 million Axion in there, and followed up by 500 million Axion after that. Both of those are venture capital auctions, meaning wrap Bitcoin dividends to the stakers, and of course, everyone's going to get up to 20% bonus in the Axion on there as well. So that's where it's at the moment, coming up there. Nice. All right, let's quickly jump over to the Axion Today dashboard. That's nicely reset there. Remember, you're going to also get 31.2 million Axion per ETH at the moment, plus up to 20% bonus on top of that. That's pretty cool. Let's go quickly check and find out where that penalties came from, the 100 million. That's got to be here somewhere. We're going to scroll back down here and quickly try and find that. At the moment, there it is, folks. A shark early unstake, a dolphin that was only about 18 hours, 17 hours ago. They had 98 million there. Oh my gosh, oh wow, what on earth is going on there? What on earth is going on there? That makes no sense whatsoever. 98 million staked by the shark. Max, it was served 5555 days. They only served 16 days. Oh, that's just upsetting. That they do get a warning, by the way. They get a warning. So what on earth is going on there? I do not know. Withdrawn to 24 bucks, and they destroyed $8,351. That's very upsetting. We don't like to see that happen. We don't know why that happened. Someone did something silly there from the looks of it, and they do get a warning with how much penalty they're going to get charged. That's very clear up front. So unfortunate for that, and it's not nice to see that at any time. I'm sure we all agree there. So yeah, P-Fams in the house. Good time to buy Axion. Yeah, it's a buyer's market at the moment for Axion. Certainly is a good time. Lots coming down the pipeline from the team, and yeah, looking good. So yeah, nice one there, P-Fam. Once again, do your own due diligence. Don't forget to check out this website. This is the Axion.net website. You can learn all about Axion. You got what is Axion, roadmap, white paper, how to buy Axion, Axion launch, which is where you can find all the new partners that are coming up. Axion portal, of course, which is where this is where all the products are, the auction, the staking, everything like that's on the Axion portal. And of course, you've got the support page there, FAQs. So if you've got any questions, a lot of those answered there. And you can go through all those staking auctions, basics, all sorts of stuff there. Plus, you can get online help, of course, with the support. You talk to a real person, one of the moderators in the Discord. And if you want to actually get to the Discord, you just have to hit one of these buttons up here, that one there. You can also get on Twitter, Telegram, Facebook, etc. So just hook up those on Discord or Twitter. Discord or Telegram are really good places to get help if you want extra help. So pretty good place to find out everything you need to know. And of course, at the moment, we've got these awesome summer giveaways and other giveaways for Legend Nanos and cash prizes as well. So fun time to be getting involved. Once again, do your own due diligence. not investment advice, just infotainment. Infotainment. All right, let's quickly go out of there, and we're going to jump back out of here. That's quick. Kevin Wilson, that is amazing, especially for a shark. I know it's a bit mind-boggling, Kevin. I just don't get it. I just it makes your mind turn around. Hey, it's that all those penalties go into the auction and they get distributed eventually back out to stakers. But no one wants to see an investor do something like that. So what on earth happened there? Just is mind-boggling. For sure. Why would someone even conceive of doing such a thing? You would basically, unless they were doing it out of altruism or they were forced to do it by somebody, that's the only sort of two things I could think of outside just making a bad mistake. Once again, all the stakes, when you go to unstake, they give you a warning, say this is how much penalty. Are you happy with this? You go yes, and then you have to approve a ticket on your MetaMask or whatever wallet. So you got two different steps on after that you have to go through. So anyways, we won't over focus on that, but that's what happened, folks. We're 9 minutes into the hour, and of course it's auction day 265, a regular auction. So it's all about the Axion, baby, the Axion. Give me that Axion, baby, Axion. So there we are. Let's have a little bit of my latte. This is a free latte I got from a friend. It's nice. It's good to have friends good at cafes, that's for sure. Good guy too, really good guy. So a big shout out to that person, wherever they are. They know who they are. Oh, shit. So there we are. All right, let's go quick look at the Axion price. We had a bit of pumpamentals in the Axion price. Obviously, ETH has had a nice jump as well. ETH is currently at 2,679. We had a bit of pumpamentals, so let's have a look at the old hourly chart here. Let's get the old ruler out, and let's see where we are. Let's go up here. So we actually had a pump of about 11%, up about 9% since we're off that low there at quadruple 076 and quadruple 083. Now I get asked sometimes by people, you know who you are, what I think the price expectations are by the end of the year. So I think my price expectation, I adjust them all the time, as you know, but I think my price, this is just my opinion, I think my price expectations for the end of the year are 00035 is where I'm at the moment. Obviously that changes based on information, but that's my current price thing. I just put that out every so often. Obviously it's not investment advice. Investment advice, just my expectation if certain things get delivered. That's it. But of course that can be superseded dramatically by certain events, or it could be pretty realistic, or it could be underplayed. It could be overplayed, I should say. So that's just currently there. Some people like to hear that, but that's how we roll, folks. That's just mine. Let us know in the chat. Let me know in the chat what you think it is. Actually, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Come on, let's do it. Let's have some fun with this, and let's do a poll. I'm going to write it up now. Just bear with me, folks, as we go. Let me jump back to the auction, of course. Let's go to this one here. Yeah, that'll be fine. And I'll just refresh this. See if we've got any Axion in there. So any ETH, I should say. We have got Axion in there. That's a no-brainer. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Let's say what price do you think Axion will be at the end of 2021? And let's say a range. Let's say above 1, 2, 3. Is that another option? One more. And I think that's kind of the all-time high. I think that was the all-time high. Let me just double check. I gotta check this moment. Let's go. Let's do it. There's a bit of fun, really. Hey, we've got to have some fun while we're watching the auction, so sure. Let's wait for this to update. Let's boom that. And I just got to go back just to double check that I got this right. That's pretty close. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, let's go for it. Woohoo! There's the poll, folks. coming up. I'll be interested to see what the results are. What do you think Axion? What do you think Axion will be at the end of the year? I forgot to put the price actually. I didn't get my question quite. What price do you think Axion will be at the end of 2021? Okay, that sounds all right. So above 00076, kind of the all-time high. Above 00035, which is kind of with a target that I said that I think above 0001. Or below 0001, which we are at the moment, right? So there we are. Let's see how that goes. It's going to be pretty interesting, folks. A bit of fun for sure. No one fully knows. You can make some good estimates. We have got a lot of stuff coming down the pipeline from the team. Some very exciting stuff in there too. So we'll see how that plays out. All right. Let's jump over to the auction here. Let's do a refresh. Let's see how we go. Refresh. Axion token live stream. Refresh. All right. I'm getting my own little jingles there. And at the moment, it's like 2.5 Men. If you've seen that TV program, I think it had Charlie Sheen originally, and the guy out of 16 Candles. I always forget his name. Very cool. He's excellent. 16 Candles really his best ever, but it was pretty good in 2.5 Men. I actually thought after 16 Candles he was going to be super big, but things didn't quite play out that way. But then I also thought that Ducky Boy out of the other movie was going to be pretty big too, but he did. I guess he did a couple of little. I think he did a Weird Science. Did he? Ducky Boy did Weird Science. I don't know. Let me know in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. But there we are. You know me and my movies. I love my movies, but that's how we roll. All right, so we're just waiting for some stuff. Let's have a quick look at the ecosystem. There's no announcements out today. We did check the Variable, of course, and early days for Variable. I've been pretty excited actually about the Variable stuff. All right, so let's have a quick go. 308.6 billion total supply, 53 if we adjust for the dev pool and the liquidity, so 53 billion. That's the one that we want to squeeze down. That's the key. Whatever tactics we do to focus on that. Obviously, at the moment, we've got the ATI initiative, so 10% of the ETH that goes into VCAs will go on and buy Axion and destroy it. So that would destroy Axion here. And remember, it doesn't take that much actually. So yesterday's, if we'd sold yesterday's out, we would have been able to buy over 100 million Axion with that, and that would have been destroyed off here, which starts to add up when you've got 4 VCAs a week. So that's 400 million. You could really start to hurt this quite a lot with that tactic. Obviously, you'd need to sell out the VCAs to do that. But that's actually a pretty good initiative. I thought that was pretty good. So we'll see how that goes. At the current price, of course, obviously as the price goes up, then it has less impact over time. But that's pretty much 252.6 billion staked, and of course we're sitting at about 62.5% sold out at the moment, or staked at the moment, not sold out, staked at the moment. Crypto rank 1,027, total stakes, of course, 26,000 is in there, and average stake size 9.42 million. Those pretty much stays pretty similar these days. Average stake length 2,535, amazing, 6.9 years average stake length, amazing stuff. Market cap 8.14 million, so a long way to go up there, and share rate 1.1927. Reflects compound interest, of course, and only goes up pretty much. So that's where we're at there. Let's quickly check the shares, and we'll see how we go with that. Okay, 665.4 billion shares. That's where we're at the moment, and of course, onwards and upwards to the max share club, 141.69 billion in the max share club. It's 9,463 stakes as we head on towards 10,000. That's a pretty big milestone, and it would be a long time before we got to another big one, that's for sure. Stakers, of course, in 71 VCAs have received 167.9 wrap Bitcoin. That's over $6.5 million US at the current price of Bitcoin. Obviously, if Bitcoin goes up, that goes up dramatically. So that's how it rolls. Cashed out 139 so far out of 167 that's been cashed out by people, but you can withdraw the rest of it at any time. That's pretty much how it works. All right, we just need 9.31 ETH to sell us out. You're going to get 32.2 million Axion per ETH, plus up to 20% bonus if you stake for max share. That's 5,555 days. Why do people do that? Of course, let's go check out the old stake page, and we'll work it out ourselves. So let's say we put in, 32,200, which is the market price at the moment per ETH. We're not excluding the 20% bonus, of course, and we max stake that for 555 days. Then you're going to get 27 million basic shares and 82.4 million longer pays better. That's 109 million shares, a massive impact. You get 20% more shares per year. if you stake longer. So pretty awesome. Let's say we just did 1 year. Watch that. So watch this longer pays bet. It's 82 million at the moment. That's over 300% bonus on the basic shares. But let's say we just do 365, which is 1 year. That goes way back down to 5.4 million. So you're back down to 32 there. We were at 109, remember? So massive difference. So 1 year, 5.3. Let's do max shares. Watch that 5.3. It's going to go, boom, 82 million. Plus you're getting all the big paydays as well. There's 5 big paydays as well. That's 50 billion Axion token distributed to stakers. So you get 109 million. How much might that earn you? Well, you've got to get an estimate. I'm not sure if it's updated for the current ATI testing though. So just take that, be very careful about that. You got the Axion earnings here and the VCA, that's the wrap Bitcoin earnings there. So that's how it rolls, and you can change around the market price to see how that changes as well. Just estimate, of course. I don't know if that, so I don't know if that matters actually. It's just about the staking percentage, so that should be fine. I take that back. All right, let's jump back to the auction. John Atkins in the house. Hey, another Axion token member. Represent, absolute represent. John Atkins, good to see you. Hi, Superman. Hi, everybody. And FBAM's in the house with the rainbows and the hearts. And nice hearts there. There we are. Here's the hearts. And here's the rainbows. That's the rainbows. Rainbows and the heart. There we are. Domination. FBAM's in the house. Bam, bam, ba, bam, bam, bam. As we like to say when FBAM's around. So very cool. All right. I think FBAM, were you supposed to send me some photos? I'm pretty sure you were supposed to send me some photos in Discord. I'm not sure. I have a feeling that was the case. I just can't remember. But let me know if you were going to send me some photos. I can't remember what it was about. I'm not sure if it was your wedding or not. I can't remember now. Maybe something else. Can't remember. But there we are. Just faintly remembered there. 20 minutes into the opening hour of a 24-hour auction. And we'll just check the ETH, see if anything's coming. I'm just going to refresh the page. Sometimes the API doesn't do it, so you get stuck there. I would be clueless. There we are. So no ETH in there so far, 20 minutes in, and we'll see how we go. 9.3 is what we need, and that's where we're priced at the moment, 000835, and we've got a poll on at the moment, so you got to check out the poll for sure. See how many votes. We've got 4 votes in there, folks. Let's get those votes in on that price prediction. Come on, it's a bit of fun. Let's get in there. We've got a lot more people than 4 people watching, so get in there and start voting, folks. Vote, 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 vote. It is anonymous. Anonymous? Is that the right word? Anonymous. Oh my gosh. Anonymous. Anonymous. Doesn't sound right when I'm saying it. Anonymous? Yeah, that sounds a bit better. There we are. So get into that, folks. We've only got 4 votes. Get in and vote there for sure. Oh, right. So we're scrolling down. Let me just jump back down there. Of course, don't forget to get into that Axion summer giveaway, 1,000 USDC up for grabs for 1 lucky person. Plus, was it 12.5 million Axion, which is a nice max share stake if you think about it. That'd be pretty handsome. So get into that if you won that. So that'd be pretty cool. Once again, should go back to the stake page, and let's pretend that we're staking 12.5 million. That's what the prize is. That's 12.5 million. Let's max stake that, of course. 42 million shares, not bad. Let's go look at the earnings and see what that prize would be. Because this is the awesome thing. You get the prize and then you max stake it. You get lots of more prizes. That's pretty awesome. All right, so that gives you 0.0064% percentage points. That's the key number that you want. And of course, that here, based on this, is stake earnings 3,194 at the current price. And that's $9 weekly, $39 monthly, $4.69. I think if you simulate the price there, let's say that we put it at, let's say 0004. That's pretty nice. Weekly does 43 if the auction sells out at $500 million there, $500 million. So pretty cool playing around with that. So that's a nice little price for sure. We were up to there. I think we're up to. Let's go back to FBAM's hearts and rainbows. Very nice. We'll jump back to the auction as well. Don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, hit the bell, of course, and of course, what else? Share if you can. Yeah. Share if you can. All right, let's go to the Discord and see whether there's much action in there. Hey, Steph Allen's in there, Slash is in there, Fix is in there. Oh, Fix is going to sleep. All right, and that's pretty quiet there. What else we got there? I made Sleeping Giant comment. Not sure. Let's have a look at what that is. Let's check that out. John Duncan. Hardest working team in crypto. Absolutely. Jumping now, Dev's front video. Nice. That's a nice little promo there. Very cool. All right, so that's the community getting out and spreading the word from the looks of it. Nice. We like that. All right, let's do 23 minutes in. Let's do a refresh, and here we go. And drum roll. I need to get some drums. Actually, I've got some drums, but I will get some drums later. All All right, 23 minutes in, and we're currently at 0.0. Pretty cool. Let's go back and have a look at the activity and see what our max share stake is. Then we're going to hit the market. Then we're going to look at the gas prices. We've got lots to look at the moment. Let's go through the last 24 hours and see what we've got there. New stakes, 105 million max shared coming out of that last auction, and then 9.6 million. What else we got there? 1.8 million, 5.6 million. We've got what else? That was a big penalty, and then 350 days stake, 155 million, 350 days. That's pretty good. We take 350 days, and they got that 6% bonus if they come out. I guess they come out of that. And then what else we got? A few shorter stakes there, and then lots of Bitcoin dividends, bits in there, of course. New stakes. Let's have a look. Did I see a max share stake? No. And then we got this one we just had. So Shrimp just upgrade to Dolphin, 38 million, and coming out of that last auction that we had. Very nice, 5 days. So that's great to see that. Welcome there, and another upgrade to a Dolphin. Another Dolphin is born. Another Dolphin is born. I think I can take out this power plug now. Let's just check that, not the microphone. There we are. Just don't want to lose power. I had to recharge as well. So here we go. Scroll back down. 25 minutes in. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Let's go back to check the poll, see where we're at to. See if people actually got involved there. I did the call. 6 votes. We got 2. I got 2 more out of that. Awesome. Hey, we've got a lot more people watching than that. We've got at least 14, 15 people watching. So we can get into that poll, everybody, and start hitting that up. And at the moment, current results are with 6 votes in there. We've got what price do you think Axion will be at the end of 2021? We've got a 0001 above is 17%, so it's what, 1 vote. We've got above 00035, which is my price target at the moment, and that had 1 person, and that's not me. That person's not me, so that's 17%. And then of course above a 00076, which is all-time high, and that's 67%. 4 people. Woohoo! Like it. I like it. That's the way to go. And I can see a lot of factors that would get us over there. Just we have to see those play out. So I'm conservative. Like to be conservative as much as possible. And Mr. Froz, what do you think of that, Mr. Froz? Let me know in the chat, Mr. Froz, what you think of the poll results. So we've got 6 votes in. We've got other people watching, so get in there and hit that poll, folks. We won't be closing that until towards the end of the opening sniping hour of this 24-hour auction. It's auction day 265, and it's a regular auction. Woohoo! Tomorrow, of course, we've got the fun starting. We're going to have a mega auction again. We haven't had it for a while, and we're going to have a mega auction for auction numbers VCA71 starting at tomorrow, and then back to back, of course, on Saturday with another 500 million. So it's going to be fun, folks. I guess it's a mega auction. It's a baby mega auction. VCA72. That's how it is. All right, get into those, folks. It's just sitting there on the chat. Just fill it out, and we'll see how we change from where we are at the moment. All right, let's just do another refresh and see what we're doing here. Let's go for gold. Let's refresh. All right, so 27 minutes in so far, or 26 minutes, I should say, and still counting out. No ETH in there yet at this stage. Let's actually roll up to the big paydays. We've got 29th of October coming up. So what are we now? We've just hit August. So August, September, October. So just under 3 months now away from the first big payday. 5 billion Axion up for grabs. Obviously, we have a lot of max share stakers. It's 141.72 billion. Let's get the old calculator up and do some maths on that and see what they represent at the moment. So 141.72 divided by, let's go back up here. What have we got? 252. 252.6, which is the amount staked there. And that's 56% of people are max staked based on these numbers. There we are. Awesome stuff. Now, that's how we roll. Oh, I went too far there. If you hear us talking about if you're new to Axion, you hear us talking about fishes and all sorts of stuff, then it's really, there's 2 different ways of looking at it on the Axion Today dashboard, which is what we're looking at the moment. It's based on shares. And you can see we've got shrimps at the bottom, 1966. You can see they have 0.05% of all shares. You got crabs, the next biggest type of investor. They got 1% of all shares, and there's 3,369 of those. Fish, we have 3,500 of those. nice. And of course, they have 8.66% of all shares. And then we've got Dolphins 1,157. This is where we see a lot of activity. At this Dolphin level, we see a lot of people upgrading from these smaller accounts, either the new accounts, they become Dolphins, or especially at the current moment where the price is really a buyer's market, so you can pick up lots of Axion at the moment. Obviously, as the price rises, the amount of Axion you get suddenly shrinks pretty fast. So when you're in the buyer's market, it's a good time to pick it up if you are deciding to invest, that's for sure. Obviously, people invest for the Rat Bitcoin divs, the Axion dividends, and the minimum 8% return. That's how it rolls at the moment. All right, so they have 25.63%, very active. And often what we see is we see a lot of these smaller ones trying to upgrade to become Dolphins, and we see Dolphins trying to upgrade to become Sharks. We occasionally do see Dolphins jump to that Shark level. We've got 207 Sharks, 1,157 Dolphins, and Sharks control 39.3%, so they're pretty heavyweights. Sometimes we see them dominate too, but Dolphins are pretty common to see them active. Sometimes we see Sharks just come out all at once for, they must see the same thing and they all come out to do something. We've got whales, 20 whales, 25.32% of domination. Krakens, no Krakens, but we have a board of investors that are made up of whales, sharks, and dolphins. They might equate to a Kraken there. That's just some of the terminology, just in case you wonder what the heck we're talking about. When we're talking about dolphins and stuff like that, that's kind of the explanation. Nightly says, I'm waiting for the ETH update before I buy into this auction. Waiting for the ETH update. You're talking about the London fork? Nightly's talking about the London fork there. Yeah, where was that? I actually had that in general. Let's go check that out because I actually put that in. Let me go to Superman and Superman, and I actually posted that the other day. That's the fastest way for me to find the link. Let me just go. I had that London fork clock countdown. Here's that London fork clock countdown. Let's go to that. Boom ya. Here's the London fork. London fork countdown. I don't know if that's must be pretty close. Yeah, that's boom. There it is. All right, nice one there, Nightly. Good to see that one. 5 hours and 1 minute. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yeah. Here it comes. Pump. Now is Ethereum gonna? The price has been bouncing. So is it going to buy the news and buy the rumor and sell the news? Is that going to happen? We'll find out. That happens a lot. So we're at 2,685. Let's jump over to the Ethereum and see what the actually peaked up over there. I'm sure it had a big bounce earlier today. Or is it going to take that news and say, hey, this is really good news. The miners have behaved themselves, so we're going to push the price up now. Because look at that, we were down at 2,475 and then a big pump, 2,711, 2,725, just down tad at the moment, 2,684, and you can see the price over the last 7 days. So nice on that. That was the 24. Let's have a look at the max. This is on linear chart, by the way. So here's the max. You can see a bounce up here. Now we did see this bounce. Look back here, 2017, 2018. We saw this bounce here. This one here. This is the sort of the, I guess, a bearish trap type of, no, a bullish bull trap type of thing. Now, is that what we're seeing? Is it one of these, one of these other little shoulders here? Is it one of this one here? Is it one of these shoulders here? Kind of looks a little bit more like this one, doesn't it? This one here. Look, in fact, that chart looks pretty similar, doesn't it? Just smaller. So is that what it is here? So we'll see. Or is it this one here? But in any case, could we get a double top? It could actually behave different. We do have more investors in, but is that still enough to get things? We have more institutional investors, have blah blah blah, but is that still enough to get it moving up higher again? You might say. So there we are, folks. That's what's going on. And let's have a look at the logarithmics, better for longer scales. You can see the logarithmics still looking pretty good actually on the log scale there, on the way up for sure. Well, not for sure, but it certainly looks better on the log scale. All right, let's jump back over to the countdown. It's just gone under five hours. Nice. That's the London fork, folks, coming up. All right, let's quickly get out of there, get out of my things. Actually, I was going to look up Pullen's comments and see what Pullen's been saying. Always try to get those insights. Let's go do a refresh. We're 32 minutes into the opening sniping hour. We're having fun. We're gaining momentum. And hey, the ETH not come in yet. We'll wait. We'll wait for the ETH. Come in, ETH. Remember, yesterday I did a live stream. No ETH came in the opening hour. Did I remember? I don't think it did. It came in afterwards, though. Just like I said, I bet it's going to come in afterwards. And I'm pretty sure it did after I did live stream. So hilarious stuff there. Well, let's just go check the poll. Let's see how the poll's getting on. 7 votes. All we got was 1 extra vote. Come on, everybody. We've got at least twice that many people, 15 people or something watching. So get in there, hit that vote. What price do you think Axion will be at the end of 2021? It is anonymous, so you don't have to worry about that. And we'll see what our results are at the end of the poll, at the end of the live stream. We've got 7 votes. Let's up the vote. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button, hit the bell, hit the like button, hit the share button. And of course, if you want to join and support as an Axion token member, check out the join button. We've got Axionites, Elites, Heroes, and Krakens, and get into that one as well. We actually had Axial on TV on the live stream yesterday, I think, and of course we talked about the Axion merch there as well, which you can get on the Axion token. Sorry, not Axion, Axion.network site. So check that out as well. It's a refresh. We're going to refresh until we make it, and an update there. Let's go to the auction tab. Now we're just switching between two different views. This is the official Axion staking platform, and or Axion portal as you might call it, and this is the Axion Today dashboard, which we sort of just change over between these two at the moment. So there we are. Don't forget the mining has closed off, the liquidity mining that's closed off, but staking and auctions are still in play. And the launch, we had the Vabble launch as well, and that went pretty well. Don't know how much they actually raised, so if anyone knows actually how much Vabble raised, let us know in the comments there. Particularly if you participated. I think we had some members, particularly some Axion token members, that actually did participate in the Vabble. Let us know what the total amount raised if you do know that. We're still at 7 votes, folks. We can do better than that, surely. Let's do it. Let's work as a team. All right. Let's have a look at the price. Price still at 4008. Let's go to the hourly as well and check that out. So yeah, looking not too bad. About a little bit of just tiny bit of selling, not much volume. We had a bit of gap in volume there, but one nice green candle. Not too much there at the moment. Let's get out of that. And we've got 3 million. Woohoo! 3 million total liquidity. That's up from yesterday. 22,458 daily volume. Very low still. We're still in low at the moment. And pulled ETH 559 ETH there, and pulled Axion 18 billion. So just slightly up on the Axion in the bull as well. There we are. All right, where am I going from here? I'm going to. We've had a look at the countdown. That's going good. And the market's looking pretty good. Let's have a look at the old top 10, and then we'll go check out the gas fees at the moment as well. I think the gas fees have been pretty high, but obviously the market's been moving up, and Ethereum pretty much gets hit pretty easily with the old fees there. So 38,925, down up 2.7% on the 24-hour, but down 3% on the week. We've got obviously Binance at 330, Cardano at $1.37. XRP at 72 cents, Dogecoin at almost 20 cents, Polkadot at $18.90, and Uniswap at 23.23. What else we've got? Chainlink at 23.60. That's swapped over, I think, from Bitcoin Cash 2 days ago, something like that, and Bitcoin Cash at 531. So that's that down there at the moment. Very cool. And of course, dominance of 43.9% BTC dominance, and ETH is at 18.8%. Percent dominance, and the market cap for crypto 1.66 trillion US dollars. Interesting stuff there. All right, that's pretty cool. Let's jump out of there as well, and we'll go back and refresh the auction, see how we're going with that. Very cool. All right, hey, we've got John Atkins says, do I still have until the 8th of August to withdraw mining? Believe so. What was the announcement on that? Let's quickly go to the mining there. Mining has ended. Please withdraw your LP tokens. All right, let's jump over to the announcements. Let's check that out for John while we're on here. That was up the other day. Let's go scroll back up into the announcements, folks. We climb. We go back to the future, or future to the back, actually. Need to watch that movie. Haven't been a while since I watched Back to the Future. Let's have a look. Important Axion liquidity update there. So as of today, August the 1st, we have included a slight update to our liquidity mining pool. This is because the rewards are coming to an end on August the 10th. So that's it. All LP miners participating in the pool should withdraw their rewards at the earliest convenience starting today, which was the 2nd of August. The final date to claim any rewards is August the 10th. So I think that might answer John's question. Do I still have the 8th of August to withdraw mining? It seems to be that way. It does say as early as convenience starting today. I guess you've got until the 10th. I guess will not receive any user that does not claim their rewards by August the 10th will not receive their reward, as LP mining contract will expire on that date. So you need to have it definitely out before then, I guess. You still get with your LP tokens, you still get the 0.3% fees on Uniswap for the pool. We do not currently have any plans for continuing the liquidity mining rewards program at this time, but we'll update and discuss it amongst team members and community moving forward. Okay, 10th. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, but obviously the LP tokens are still, you can still have them in Uniswap. You just won't get the extra bonus in the Axion mining pool. So you can take those out before that time. Just say earliest convenience. That convenience is your convenience. Very cool. All right, the liquidity mining portal was an excellent experiment and incentivizing a high liquidity pool for the Axion ETH pair. It was helpful printing larger singular token price movements upon high sell-off periods and rewarding participants upwards of 5 billion tokens on top of that. Thanks to the program, the highest liquidity we had was $6 million on May the 11th, the volume of $927,000 in a single day. Yeah, that's right. So you can see at the moment that we're down at 22. So we went from $1 million down at 22 at the moment. But hey, that's things can change pretty fast and with the right market conditions in crypto. Let's have a look. All right, we've got 40 minutes into the opening sniping hour. Let's do a good old refresh. And we're going to go back and check some of the other stuff too. Boom. All right, so no ETH in there yet, but we've got it's a 24-hour auction, so we've got a long way to go. 9.32 ETH is what we need to sell out. 32.138 million per AXN per ETH at the moment, so pretty nice. And let's check out the old auction on here as well. Yeah, that's looking pretty similar there, so refresh that. All right, let us go. AXN. Oh, we've got a little sell there, little sell. What's going on there? 1 million sell, 16 million buy, 1.2. Still takes me a little while. Back in the day, we used to have, used to pick up only a couple, for 1 ETH, you could pick up a couple of million Axion. And now for half an ETH, you could pick up 16 million. It's just quite mind-boggling at the moment. It's quite amazing. All right, very cool. Let's jump back to Let's skip out of that. Time for a little drink, I think. Cheers. We've got a couple. I noticed that we're beginning a few existing investors that haven't been around for a long time coming into the chat every last couple of days. It's been quite interesting. They say, how's things going? We say, oh, they're going pretty well. All right, let's quickly go. Let's get the poll there. Hey, we're still on 7 votes, folks. Get into that poll. What the poll is, what price do you think Axion will be at the end of 2021? A bit of fun, really. Will it be above 0.0076, the all-time high, or will it be above 0.0035, which is kind of where my price target is at the moment, based on information flow, or will it be above 0.001, which has been that long-term support line, really, that got broken with the market conditions going bearish, or will it be below 0.001, which is where we currently are at the moment. And to be specific, we are currently at a quadruple 0.08286 at the moment, but we're up off the bottom there for sure. All right, let's have a look at our weekly candles. Oh, we got weekly? Yeah, let's do weekly. We did weekly yesterday. I've just started doing weekly. That's sort of the weekly pattern now. There we are. Boom. All right. And if we do daily candles, we can actually see our 100-day rolling average now is at 0.0017, and the 200-day rolling average is at 0.0026. So it's about a cent. Not a cent. It's a fraction apart. I'm not actually sure what you call that at the moment, that difference, but that's where we're at the moment. All right. Excuse me. There we are. Oh, we've got a few comments going on there. Tiango, Bo's. A lot of people. I'm not even sure a lot of these people are. Maybe it's just I'm not in Discord enough. I need to update my Discordness, and catch up there. All right. So. Right, let's go back to the auction. We're currently 43 minutes into the hour. Let's refresh this and refresh. I don't think we've got Prana. Prana must be asleep at the moment. I don't think Prana's in the chat. So Prana's not there, but Beth Bam is. Bam Bam, Bam 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 is in the house. Good to see Bam in the house. We've got Nightly in the house as well. I'm waiting for ETH update before I buy into this auction. Nice one there, Nightly. And John Atkins is also pulling out, got to pull out some liquidity LP tokens. Yeah, I had LP tokens in there for some time as well myself back in the day. Just after I did it, about an hour later, a whale went and put in. I can't remember what it was. It was a big amount of LP tokens, and it reduced the APY. That I looked at the APY and it's going, oh yeah, that's pretty handsome APY. That'd be pretty cool. So I get in there, and then like an hour, a couple hours later, big whale came in and put in. I can't remember how many LP. It was a big amount. I think it was like one of two, maybe two whales in there that had been in there last couple of months. Before that, of course, the team had been in there. I think the team had been in there. I think that's how it worked. Hilarious. So my APY went down by like 20%, percentage points, not just percentage points, something like that. Maybe even further. Maybe it was even further. I think it was about. I think the APY was like 100. No, it was actually the APY was like 115% or something, or maybe 122%. And then by the time I took it out, it was down to maybe 68% or 72%, something like that. But I don't know what the bottom was. Was it 45? I think the bottom was 45. Can't remember now. John Atkins might know. What's the lowest APY on the mining you've seen, John? Let me know in chat. Interesting question. All right, I did do a video on liquidity mining on this channel, so you can check that out if you want to find out what that's all about. Very cool. All right, so we're 45 minutes in, folks, and no ETH in the auction yet. This is kind of like yesterday, so we'll see how that plays out. We are on the ATI first week, so that's one issue there. Let's quickly jump over to the Axion website, axion.network. Obviously, let me just go to, I'm not sure which one this is up to actually. Blog, updates, votes, partnerships. Is it blogs? No, updates. Not sure it's on updates actually. Let's quickly check that. Axion July. Here it is. Yeah, so Axion Testing Network. I'm very happy that they're keeping up the website up to date with the announcements. It's really good when they have it all, the same. I love this little animation. This is little Axion. That's fun. Quite fun, that. Woohoo! All right, I'll post this in the chat as well if you want to read up about the Axion testing initiative. Boom. All right, so you can check that out too. It's always good to have a second read, but you can also play around with this animation if you want. Apparently, Andreas said he played around for a couple of hours. So there we go. Let's go down here. This is what are we testing? What's on the testing docket? Initiative 1, Initiative 2, 3, 4, and 5, all to be announced. This one is auction bonus removed and burn. So this actually, like I say, at the current market prices, actually has a pretty big impact. So in the regular auction, the 10% additional Axion will not be minted, and in the VCA, which is what we currently, actually we've got a regular auction at the moment, but in the VCA we just had 10% bonus will be removed, and the funds that would normally be used to purchase extra wrapped Bitcoin will instead be set aside for the Axion team buyback and then burned. So instead of their bidder getting 10% wrapped Bitcoin back immediately, that ETH that they bid in would go to the Axion team to then buy Axion on the market and then send it to the burn address on Ethereum. Because of the testing nature of this buyback will not be automatic process. Instead, the funds will be sent to the Axion Foundation holding wallet, and that will then be performed a manual buyback and then be manually burned by sending it to the official Ethereum dead address. This will also serve as a test case for test deflationary token system. So as we said, with the number of shares coming up at the moment, so if we scroll all the way up to the number of shares, we've got 665 billion shares. So eventually you want to get into some deflationary with the shares as well. Obviously you've got Axion on one side. When you stake your Axion, it gets destroyed, so that's not a big deal. And then you get shares on the other side. So you got shares and the Axion there. So it's about burning shares as well. If you want to check out some Punkonomics stuff on Punkonomics, he's still got a lot of good stuff up there. Hopefully he's going to keep doing some videos, and he did say he was going to. John Atkins says, not sure what the lowest was. I got 2 NFTs, so that bumps mine up to 20%. Represent, John. Yeah, I don't have any NFTs, unfortunately. Yet there's the two liquidity NFTs, yeah, two liquidity NFTs, and the one, what was the other one? The liquidity NFTs and the Max Shares NFT. I think that was the one. My APY total was 83%. That's pretty good, right? That is pretty good. I was hoping mine will jump up in the next few days as others drop out. I'm not sure if it works that way. It should work that way, John. It should work that way. If the LP tokens get withdrawn, there's less LP tokens competing for the remaining amounts. So that should work out. But maybe a lot of them will be playing the same game as you are. Maybe that's the case. So you have to watch the LP token numbers. Yeah, it still says that there's 647,000 LP tokens. Now, when I was in there, John, that was about 1.8 million, and it went up to, when the whale came in, it went up to about 2.1 million, 2.2 million LP tokens. I think that was the highest I ever saw it, and now it's sitting at 647. So that's dramatically down. So your APY should be pretty good. It does say 82.76, so that looks accurate to me too. 4,109 Axion per block, and I'm pretty sure that's pretty standard. Pretty awesome. That comes every 14 seconds. So yeah, that's not too bad. Plus you get 20% on that. Nice. There's the NFTs here we're talking about. You've got the OG 555 2.5 million, OG 555 100 million NFT, and the liquidity NFT there. So if you have, you get 10% bonus for each of these. Obviously it's closing, but still says there's 1.3 billion in there. So yeah, you should be able to, theoretically, if you're playing that should be able to get that out pretty quickly. Let me just get the old announcement out there actually for John. Let me just jump up back there, going back up, and let me just get the old link, copy link. Here's the link, John. That is the link. So if you want to copy that and read that in your own time again, there we are. Very cool. All right, let's jump back there and to general. And let's go up to this poll. Don't forget, we've got the poll, folks. Let's check that out. We've got 8 votes now. We've gone one more vote. Very nice, everybody. One more vote. Let's get this in. What price do you think Axion will be at the end of 2021? Get in there. Get in there and smash that. Very cool. All right. And John Axions. Okay, thank you, Setman. Yeah, you're welcome. Pleasure. Yeah, it kind of is fun being in liquidity pools. Obviously, a lot of people are doing liquidity pools on Polygon Matic, which is second layer, and they're doing, quick swap pools, other pools, Adamant, where you get pools on pools, and Adamant's like an optimizer, so optimized compounding. So you're trying to compound stuff. You also get stuff on. Oh, there's heaps of them. There's heaps of them. I'm just trying to forget. I say there's heaps of them, but then I'm just forgetting the names of some of them now when I go to ask them. All right, let me just. Yeah, it's just crazy. I've just forgotten them all. It's crazy. But anyway, that's a couple. That's a couple. All right. All right, there we go. All right, where am I? I got stuck there for a second. Just a moment. Let me jump back to the actual. I'll get out of there. I do love these graphs. So hats off to the team for these. Yeah, 7.69% buyback impact. That's pretty cool. All right, let's jump out of there, folks. No, actually, let's go back here. Go back to the auction and check that out. We got 8. Can you believe it? Almost 8 minutes ago, we were still no ETH in the auction at the moment. So definitely a bit of a change in sentiment. But the other thing, of course, is that because ETH's very bullish, we've got London fork on. Some people like Lightning might just be waiting for that to play out. So that's a special event at the moment. We call it special events and chart analysis. So there we are. So I think once we get the fork, which is less than 5 hours away now, it's counting down, the London fork should settle things down. What will the price do? Will people sell the news? They buy the room and they sell the news. We'll find out soon enough. It's typically what happens, so we'll see. Otherwise, people might say, hey, the fork's really good improvement. It makes the Ethereum network better. It's probably helping with the fees a bit, and the 1559, and the miners are playing ball, and because they're going to get paid a bit less that I understand, and everyone says, hey, that's great, that's better networks, and so over time there may be a tiny sell-off, and then people price that back in. So we'll find out. It is crypto after all. We do get a lot of patterns repeat themselves. All right. Very We're now up to 650 million in tomorrow's VCA number 72, 54,000. Probably be a bit more in there by the time we get to the actual event. Yeah. Now let's have a quick look at the roadmap at the moment. Roadmap. Now, some of these items are actually conditional, so they should probably possibly do that, although it's a lot of extra work. It's just me saying it out loud. So we've got the Axion Vision 3 upgrade has gone to the audit. We've got the centralized exchange, but is subject to an opinion letter to say that Axion's not a security. Now, Wise Token's also doing that at the moment, so it's interesting that obviously the three big CDs, Hex, Wise, and Axion, they are at least two of them need to get opinion letters, and of course automatic arbitration for the CEX balancing, and then here's the big one that's coming up. I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully this is still in the pipeline on time, and that's Connect Financial Credit Card. They'll have DeFi on it, have fiat on-ramp, gateway, spending, all that sort of stuff. Very exciting. And then obviously DO votes, and some of their marketing initiatives are potentially awesome. I think that they could potentially scale it up big time. So this has been added here, the Axion testing initiative. This is all new. I didn't see this the other day, so that's new. That's on at the moment, and of course the vesting engine's on. And so far, I think we've got SKRT on there and Babel, which are the two commercial ones out of those four partners that we've got launched on there. So cool, that's been added in. Nice one, team. Team's doing a great job updating everything on the website, so that's good. I like that. Nightly says, I've been putting 25% of my paycheck into the auctions for the last few months now because the prices are so good. Yeah, nice one there, Nightly. It's a buyer's market at the moment. You can pick up a lot of Axion, and we obviously had a few other things on, obviously, with other projects distracting and stuff like that going on. So we had some whales movements doing certain things as well. So sacrificing for Pulsechain and selling Axion for that, stuff like that. But that's over now, in the sense. So, and we actually saw Richard Hart actually talk about maybe all projects will be copied over. So that's we'll just see how that goes. 45 days, 60 days is probably what we expect for that, and we'll see how we get on. Really, that's all you can say. All right, 5 minutes to go, folks, in the opening sniping hour, 23 hours after this to go. So we'll see how we get on with the ETH coming in. And probably 4 hours from now, once we get down to about 19 hours, that's when the London fork will be over and done and dusted and upgraded. All going well, of course. And then we'll see what we get in after that. Maybe that will be the time frame. We start getting some ETH in there, like Nightly has indicated. It could be the place. Yeah, and I love the new Axion update to the auctions. Yeah, I do too. I think everyone's pretty positive about that. Axion will just focus on hardcore concentrating on long-term investors and stand out. That's where that's the place. And as I say, there are more and more crypto people wanting longer-term investing in crypto, and not all. You don't get a certain amount chasing the pump and dumpers and the hourglasses and the casinos and the rest of the stuff. But yield farming and stuff. But you do get an increasing amount of people just saying, "Hey, I want to get a really nice APY," and obviously it's good time to do that in crypto. So yeah, I agree with that. And CDs are fantastic, right? So they're fantastic for that. All right, that's where we're up on that one. So cool, we've done that one, and of course here we are here. We'll just refresh, of course. 4 minutes to go, and we'll update there. Yep, so still 0 ETH, so we've got about 3-4 minutes to go. But once again, it'll be interesting once we get to about 19 hours the way through. That's when the London fork, or maybe 19 hours. That's when London fork should be done dusted. We'll see whether that actually makes a change there as well, whether people decide going in at time at the moment. So let's go. Announcement, if announcement, the price is lower and lower. I'm not sure, just a few people. There's quite a few people on the chat there, actually, to be honest. So it's pretty good. Let's jump back to the auction there while we're closing out. Let me get in there. Let me go to the poll. Let's go to the poll, folks. So 8 votes. We've got 8 votes. Not too bad. We've got 14, 15, 16 people watching at the current time. Changed around a little bit there on my metrics. So what do we end up with? So let's end the poll. Boom. We're going to end the poll now. Here we go. It's going to populate in the chat there. Boom. There we are. What price do you think Axion will be at the end of 2021? Above 0.00076 all-time high, 62%. Woo! Nice, I like that. Above 0.0035, 25%. nice one. And that was the price I indicated at the current moment, given information I have above 0001, which is our long-term support in the chart there, 12%, and of course below 0001, 0%. So no one thinks that we're going to be at the current price we're at the moment. So very cool on that. And nice, that was 8 votes, so pretty cool. I think we could have got at least double those votes, so we'll work on that. We'll work on getting a 98%, 100% turnout for our voting system. Makes for a healthy democracy, something like that. All right, very cool. All right, let me just jump over to the 2 minutes to go. Let's do a refresh. Let's refresh this baby. Yeah. Time for dinner now, of course. What should I get? I'm going to have to work that out. It's got to be something reasonably healthy, of course. There we are. 1 minute and 40 seconds to go. Counting down. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, of course. Check out the join button if you want to help support the content growth of this channel as we grow day after day doing auctions and specialty topics. Who someone said, oh, the specialty, I think it was one, John, was it John Robinson? I think it was John Robinson. I haven't seen John the last couple of days, but that I recall. We've got Kevin in there, Kevin Wilson. We've got John Atkins, of course. We've got Gemini, such a cool name. Gemini, Cosmos Gemini, I like that. And they've got FBAM in the house, FBAM. All right, last minute, folks, we're counting it down. Looking good. Nightly says ice cream for dinner. Oh boy, that does sound good. That does sound good, Nightly. Yeah, nice one. You give me a bet. I'm supposed to be in my first week of transforming my food to my training exit regime. I've been mostly pretty good. Mostly, I say. I haven't been perfectly good. All right. Yeah, the first week I always try to make it just an easy, relaxing thing, just changing things here and there, making it not too much of a stretch. 17 seconds to go. Let's do one more refresh. And then obviously catch me tomorrow for the VCA number 72, and then back-to-back VCAs Friday, Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun, and then more wrap Bitcoin dividends, of course. And we'll see how we get on with this auction with the ETH in that time period. Just like yesterday, ETH came in after the live stream, just to get me going. Actually, no, we got 4 ETH yesterday. We got 4 ETH. I tell a little lie. We got 4 ETH yesterday. I remember that now. So actually, that was pretty cool. So I take that back. It actually came in about 10, 15 minutes before the end. So that's not true. I just realized that we did get 4 ETH in. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you guys have a good time wherever you are around the world. Take care, of course. Enjoy yourself. And I will catch you all tomorrow. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. All right, that's enough. Peace. World peace. World peace. Well, that's in the old beauty contest, world peace, and something else. I can't remember it now. Nightly says bye. Hey, Nightly, we'll look out for your ETH in the auction tomorrow, and we'll have a chat about that for sure. All right, take care. Cheers.